Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Gundam GP01 Aqua. And it's kind of interesting. It of course is a GP01 with water specialty, so moves faster in the water. Also has aquatic mobile shooting level 2, so its main torpedoes can not only be fired while boosting, they do more stun damage and more more build stun and more damage outright while you're underwater. So that is not a bad thing to have. But yeah, it basically has the Aqua Gem's optional torpedo launcher. Very similar, at least. You have a couple of slow loading but fast flying missiles that stun and have pretty good splash. And you have the faster missiles which have build stun and do moderate damage, at least above the water. Slightly better damage underwater, as you can see. And that was me boosting in using them because I can. It also has a GP01 beam rifle as a sub-weapon. And I unfortunately didn't have boost to get out of that GP01's way, so that's fine. It's backing off a little bit, used some Vulcans on me, and I still have another big missile, so I'm going to stop it in its tracks. Unfortunately, it stopped me too. Good judge of iframes there, and when someone's going to break them to attack. That's a really good skill to have, honestly. But, let's see, looks like number 5, the Ewak Jagan up there was going after it, but unfortunately for them, this Zeta Zaku decided to help. GP01 Aqua is a 550, in case you were wondering. That's the GP01 out of the way. I'm going to work on this Zeta Zaku. Vulcan charges are always fun. Didn't quite have enough bullets to finish it, but I think, yeah, somebody else got that for me. So, a lot of Z-Zulus out. I wonder why. It's been a while since Jungle was in rotation. Like, it's been long enough that, you know, I played most of the Jungle rounds I played, I think, on the PS4, so the PS5 version here looks nice, but it's been so long since I saw Jungle, all the textures are just weird and foreign to me. So, but, you know, good to see it back. I like this map, and, you know, it's not a bad one for the GP01 Aqua. I would have preferred military port where there's more maneuvering room while having all your various bonuses, but it definitely beats Jaburo, which is the other water-bearing map that is common in rotation at the moment. Port Base High Tide wouldn't have been a bad thing either, but man, I'd love to see some new like aquatic maps. You know, flood the supply depot. That would be an interesting use of it, I think. But let's see, and beam shot there, not quite enough to kill, so the Nomadus got to finish it off. I swear that happens to me a lot. Just I end up not having quite enough damage to kill things, even when I build for damage. Looks like that that Crab Gelgug is also in a Evo 1 themed paint job, or Evo 2, excuse me, which I have a round with such coming up later in the week, I think. Probably over the weekend. Might be, might not be. I don't know. Since the video just got pushed back to Friday, obviously, I don't quite have the full idea of where everything goes. But let's see, yeah, GP03 and a Gyaradoga coming up on me. I'm out of boost, which is not good. But somehow managed to get out of the way before either of them could do anything to me. Throwing missiles out. Somebody else got the Doga, that's fine. But yeah, the shoulder missiles can be used while boosting, which is, of course, my favorite kind of missiles. I wish they were a little stronger or stunned a little faster, but I'm not going to look at, you know, a set of boosting missiles in the mouth. So, for one thing, they'd explode, and that would be bad. Let's see, trying to get that, I think it's a GP03 over there. Might be the GP01, not sure. But just desperately trying everything in the toolkit to get over to it. Managed to get that stun, and got that. And I think I'm about to get this one too. Nope, got heavy staggered by the person I just killed, so okay, it's the Zeta Zaku, and I finally got it with the Vulcan charge as I attempted earlier. So yeah, I'll take that. Right now it's 10,710 to 5495, but as I recall, We had a little bit of a rough patch in the last couple minutes, and the enemy team does mostly catch up. But yeah, it's not bad. Like, there just needs to be more water maps, I feel like, to to make it the best it can be. Like I said, I'd love to try that. I'd love to try this on military port, but that's not in rotation right now, and I wanted to get a video for today, so I'm just glad I was able to get a queue where I could use its its water proficiency at all. So right now I am low on health, but there is, I think, a GP01 and something upriver that I'm just trying to throw as many missiles and things into as possible. There's the stunning missile, missed entirely. Well, with good reason. I can't really see what I'm shooting at. That's never a great. It's never a great thing. GP01's missiles. Vulcans have pretty good range, which is dangerous, of course. I have no health. I have no idea how it didn't catch me yet, and it just boosted right back into my melee. You may have noticed that this does not have the standard GP01 melee that everybody likes, which is a shame. What it has is the Phileas Stream Garibaldi beta pattern, which is mostly the standard Garibaldi pattern in reverse. It is a broad sweep followed by a stab. So, like I said, basically the reverse of the beta. And here, we all got wiped at the last second. They have just about caught up, and I'm sitting here thinking, I don't see them by the base, so hopefully they won't set a bomb at the last possible second. And then, well, they set a bomb at the last possible second, which, yep, as you could probably tell they were about to, because you could see the red marker where they were shooting the base. So, yeah, so there is that Crab Gelgoog again, the GK, I think it is. And, yep, it knocked me down. Luckily, it only did about a third of my health, so I have some options, like, well, shooting it for one. There. I think, yeah, I bailed out the Dom Nomadus, so now I'm going to try and... I'm kind of ignoring the enemies so I can go throw missiles at any potential enemy pilots, I think, but luckily number one got the defuse just in time, so it doesn't matter if there's a pilot in there or not anymore. So now we just fight, and naturally I'm going to jump back in the water where I do the most damage, so, and am the fastest. This Gyaradoga is a little bit, well, Gyaradoga's been out a while. That pilot is more used to their machine than I am mine. They still overstepped a little bit. I was able to stun them with the first swing, was not able to follow up with a downswing. I did catch them in a tackle, but that does not leave me time enough to kill them, unfortunately. Like, if I'd caught them like a millisecond earlier, I probably would have had time for a neutral swing. But still a pretty good round with this, I think. It's the best I've done so far. And, yeah, 4,200 of our 14,000 points were me, 82,000 damage, and top diversions, which, since everybody was staring downstream at me, I get it. But yeah, 6-2 is not bad. That will do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Yeah, this one, I was trying to do live commentary, which this is not, I think I mentioned. I tried it about 4 times and was just getting very frustrated. Wound up just taking a break until this jungle queue came up, because I wanted something with water anyway. And, honestly, like I said, I just needed a break because the options were Impact Site 550 rated or quick ace matches, and man, the ace matches were just kind of torture tonight. I always, maybe I was the common denominator, but I just swear every team I was on did not know how to ace. And even when I wasn't the ace or was the ace, it didn't make a difference. Everybody just kind of spread out and did not really do it. So, like I said, the common denominator there may have been me, so just as well I, got out of there, stopped tormenting myself and everybody else, and waited for the right cue.